Hey y'all, hey, it's you and I'm back for another video. Welcome to my universe. If you are new, I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Some light, better lighting. This video will be streamed live just because. So what you need is, this is like a DIY. This can be like a Dollar Tree hack. You can get this material from anywhere, but you can most definitely get it from Dollar Tree. So I got a 4-pack of like small poster boards. I have my cards that I printed out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. Hopefully they all fit on here because I only have 3. I use one of these sheets for a DIY board game. And then I have my Elmer's glue, my paintbrush, scissors, my contact paper. This is what the backs are gonna look like. Being a stove is just like a flower theme, so I just grabbed the flower one. And then I have the clear contact paper, which I use to laminate. And then I have my laminator right there, which I'm about to turn on now. So it can already be getting hot. And when the light turns blue, it's ready. So this right at an awkward angle, but I want to get it on the hottest setting. I put it on a 5. I don't know what that means, but that's hotter than 3. So first what I'm going to do is just cut these down to a smaller sheet. That way I don't waste like a lot of poster board. So I'm just cut these down. Oh, and the last thing I need is my edge cutter. I like to do the edge cutter on my cards. The rounded edges, it just looks a lot cleaner and like actual cards. And these are really oracle cards, not tarot cards, but same idea. Any cards you want to make. My neighbors. That's why I don't record live, because my environment, but we ain't using no excuses today. I can smell the laminator. All right. Cards. Let's see how many can fit on one board. Okay, I can put this on now. And I can put this on there. Hold up, can I? No. If I cut them out, I can fit them down here. So let's do that. Now, some people don't like gluing this, like using the, I feel like the wet glue stick better with this glue. And it just helps the cards to be harder, like more sturdy. But it's best if you use a brush. Like, don't just spread your glue on there. Like, if you have the little school glue that come with the little applicator top, don't just squeeze it on there. You guys spread it around so that way it'll be even. It won't be like lines in your cards. Like lumps in your cards. Same difference, lumps, lines. So I'm gonna glue these down to this board. Let's see, I can probably fit over here. And if I cut this white piece off, I could fit more. That's real. Now you could always glue your cards onto index cards, or you could utilize the same exact method with index cards. Like if you don't have a printer, you could draw all of your images on your index cards, and then you will go just tape all of the back of your index cards, so whatever you want your back to be, and then just put the clear paper on the top. I've done that plenty of times as well. If y'all want to go back into the videos. Okay, so let's see. I think it's about 12 cards, because this is an oracle, so it's not tarot. I might do a pick a card with these cards. And you can pick a flower for your reading. I think I might do that. Okay, maybe 2 only if it across the bottom. Unless I do them this way, maybe more will fit. And this is just me, I just like to get the most out of my materials, because I make a lot of stuff and because I'm cheap. Oh yeah, so I can fit 8 on one sheet, and then I'll have another sheet that just has these 4. Well, actually it'll have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can make that work. I had the spray glue there so I could just spray the sheet and stick it on, but I ran out, so I'm just gonna spread it on with a paintbrush. What are some ways that you guys have made oracle or tarot cards? And which ones do you like better? Comment down below and let me know. Do you like oracle cards? I just put that all together, oracle cards. Oracle cards or tarot cards better? I'm gonna stick this one right here. first poster. All right, let's open the next poster. I'm gonna just use the green one since that's, even though it's not gonna show, the edges may just show though. So, yeah, one. And actually, I'm gonna cut this off now, so since all of the rest of them will cut anyway. Right. We got these two. So it's 16 cards or 15 cards. One of them, I haven't even counted. I printed these cards a while ago, and I'm just getting around to doing them with my high-risk pregnancy and having a baby early, been in the hospital. It's just, life has been catching up with me, but I'm slowly coming back to myself and having time to do more. Like the baby is asleep right now. I don't want to jinx myself. Y'all going to hear the kids in the background, like that's just that. Because I have children and I'm not going to have my children on mute while I work. There's so many other YouTube channels and videos and stuff. If my children talking in the background bother you, just pick a different video. I won't be mad, no big deal. I won't be mad, no big deal. Okay, so now I would have cut this off camera if I would have knew that it was going to take so long and that I was actually going to cut them all out, but it's a live video, so y'all can skip past the cutting if you would like. I promise I won't say anything important. And they also doing like maintenance in my building. So I was just going to record this video and do a voiceover, but that's basically the same as just trying to record. So yeah. Hey, shh, the baby sleep. Hopefully I can get this done before they wake the baby up. That's my intentions. Dandelion, you will overcome these hardships. I think these was the affirmation cards that I was going to utilize when I went into labor, but I ended up having to have an emergency C-section because my water broke early. So that's that. Hold up, why don't I have room for this one? So how come, maybe I cut this board for something, I don't know. Because how come 8 fit on that one, but only 6 fit on this one? I might just switch to the orange board. Because why this don't fit? I mean, it fit, but it's tight. Which? Okay, it will fit. It's just a little tight. Yeah, it'll go in there. Okay, so why is this one shorter? It is shorter, look. It actually is shorter. All right. Let me do this one first. That thing hot and ready. I would have been done this just from cutting up. So I like to get a good amount all over the board and then place them down. So instead of doing one at a time. And again, you just turning in this the glue I'm using. Some regular Elmer's school glue. And I'm gonna get all up on the edges. And spread it out good. You can make a thin layer and just spread it out just enough so the cards can adhere, but not so much where as though they are like soaking wet and it'll like make lines and stuff in your cards. So I just want to see how it's just a little shine, just a little something, something. You can see the hairs coming off this Dollar Tree brush. This is not my favorite Dollar Tree brush, but they are soft. I just mostly use them for glue because when I paint, I don't want this hair in my paint. So try to get as close to the corner as possible. That way, I know. And you want to spread it. I had a card right here, so I could just like go over it with the card. But yeah. And now that I did this first one, I can kind of see how much space is in between, so I won't put as much glue right there, even though it won't make a difference. Okay. Move on down. You definitely want to make sure your ends are sealed. Even if not the middle of the card, you definitely want to make sure the middle of that card, the ends of that card is secure. Secure the bag. I'm going to just leave like the littlest, ittiest, bittiest gap, so that way when I'm cutting, I won't be cutting, see that? I won't be cutting the actual card. And I like to do from one side over like that. Or again, like I said, you could take your credit card and just scrape it so that it will be straight. But for the most part, my laminator will smooth all of that out when I laminate it, so I don't really worry about that too much. I don't want my glue to dry too soon, so I'm just gonna do little squares at a time because this brush is not the best. See all of that hair? Queen Anne's lace. It says the situation is more complex than it seems. Oh wow. I feel like these are gonna give some good readings. For this last one to fit. Like that. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put this last one on the end first and then fill in these two. That way I'll be sure they'll fit. I'm trying to do this before it dries so that way it won't crinkle up. So after you do this glue part, it's really easy because you have one big sheet. You could just laminate the top and laminate the bottom. The contact paper, both of course, it's contact paper, so it's sticky. So you don't have to glue. You could just stick this right down. Let me get this as close to the edge as possible, so that way I can be sure my other two cards will fit. And then I'm gonna squeeze these two here and here. If you come in, let me know how you guys are doing. Hey, Queen. Hi, Miss Shantae. So you can do this with tarot cards, for tarot cards, any type of cards that you design. You don't have to print them. You can also draw them if you're an artist and you know how to draw well. Even if you don't know how to draw well, it could be words. I've made cards with just words as well. So I'm just showing you guys how I make my DIY tarot cards or oracle cards. These are oracle cards this particular time. And it's from basically from Dollar Tree material, besides the laminator. But you can iron. You don't have to laminate them. You don't have to put them through the laminator, I mean. Because with the clear contact paper, you could just, stick them on. You can iron them to seal them shut with heat if you would like. But you don't have to have the laminator. And you don't have to have the big bottle of glue. I just have it because I use so much in a homeschool. So basically, once you do this, okay, so I have another sheet, but basically once you do this, you let it dry just a little bit, and you want to cover it with your clear contact paper. That's what's going to give it the laminating cover. And then on the back, we are going to cover it with this contact paper, and it's already sticky. And then I just cut them and I send them through my laminator just to heat seal them. But because the glue is still a little bit wet right now, I'm just let it dry a little bit, so that way it won't be all like gummy when I'm trying to cut them out. Alright, so this one, this is a lot easier because I don't have to play puzzle pieces. You just I just like to really make sure I get the edges so my cards will be sticking on the edges. You can see when you use a lot of glue, my board is kind of folding up already. Make sure I get my edges good. And I don't have too much glue in one space because I don't want my cards to have like bubbles in it at all. That would not be cute. Even though that's why I sent them to the laminator, because the laminator. Who on my door? Who would just grab my door like that? That maintenance man will get beat up. They better not. They get fucked up. I really feel like this is enough glue to just spread around this whole sheet. And is. And like I said, I used to have that spray glue, the Scotch spray glue, and you could just spray your sheet and put them on, but I ran out, so I'm doing it old school. And I hate these Dollar Tree brushes. I'm not gonna say hate, I just like them because the hairs come out. So I just utilize them for glue and stuff now. Stuff that I don't mind if, you know, the hair not gonna show. Okay, so now we got that done. Let's start sticking our cards down. And I'm just gonna try to get it as close to the corner as possible, just like I did on the other board. And let me just try to even get these down before I try. You know? Let's go this way. And I just leave a little bit of gap right there just so I can have space to cut without actually cutting the card. Now, if you're watching this video back, you're going to hear me repeat stuff because it's people coming in at different times. So, yeah. This was a lot quicker and easier than the other one. But either way, I mean, if you're a perfectionist, you could do it one at a time like I did on with the other one. If you like to do shit quick, you could do it like I just did it. Either way, it's still gonna work. Alright, so we got all of those stuck down. I'm gonna push that to the side, let that dry a little bit, and while that is drying, let me get the top one is clear. Alright, now while that's drying, we're gonna put our clear laminating paper over top of this. Let me get this on this side. I'm gonna do the clear side first, so that way when I flip it on across, flip it on the other side of the table, nothing on your table or surface will get onto your cards. So let me just open this. And it's the same clear paper that I always use from Dollar Tree. Clear contact paper. You can order it from Amazon, but I mean, like, it's the same thing. So let me find my end. There we go. And what I like to do is I'm gonna turn it this way because it's the length of this whole board. Y'all can't see because the phone not vertical, but I mean horizontal, but it's the length of the whole board, so it'll be quicker and easier to do it that way. And less clear paper to cut off. So I just fold the clear paper under. Try to get this as straight as possible. And then I like to stick from one end to one end and smooth it before I start moving, before I start taking the whole thing, just to make sure it's, because if the top part right, then everything else will just lay nicely by itself. So, okay. And just keep sticking it And this is another part where the card or the little scraper thing will come in handy, because you could take your card and just, you know, make sure it's really sticking. But again, I send mine through my laminator, so I don't really do that step because I don't want the card to like scrape my images. Like if you use your card to like try to scrape the bubbles out before, like right here, this got a little gap, but that will come out with the laminator. But if I was to take a card and scrape across this, it will probably scrape up my paper, my picture. So then you could just pull, and it's gonna cover your hole. I'm not painting pictures, I'm making cards. So there it is at the end. So now I'm going to, now I'm just going to cut this excess off. It's different flowers, they call it different things. Alright, so let's cut this excess off, just so it'll be easier when I put my back on. And see how that back got a little dirty? Just cutting this extra. And this poster board might be too big to go through my laminator, like too wide. So I may just slim it down and send it through the laminator. But I do like to send it through the laminator whole while it's like one big sheet, and then send each card through individually as well. And it might seem like too much, but it makes my cards last a lot longer. It makes them a lot more sturdy, and it's just reassuring that they are actually heat adhered. I turned my air off to make this video, and baby, I'm hot. Hot daddy. Oh, this stuff's so sticky. Alright, so these are my fronts, and they already laminated. And all of those bubbles that come out, like I said, when I laminated. And now I'm going to do my backs. If I can get this stuff from sticking to my hands. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna use for my back. Spanish though it's flowers. I just felt like it just matched the theme. It was already sticky. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this excess part off so I can have a whole even piece to start with. And you do it the same way. This is the whole length of the board. The laminate is ready. So right now, I'm gonna just cover this and then put it to the laminator. So I like to take some off at the top first. Again, fold this paper under, and then just start sticking it to the board. Make sure you don't get no lines and gaps and bubbles. Then once you start laying it down, all you have to do is go under Everything's sticking together. All you have to do is go under and pull this paper that's underneath. Let me see if I can show you. Basically, I put the paper underneath. You want to pour this, and as you pull it, it will place everything else. See, and as I pour, I just smooth it out. Alright, so I got to the end. I can see through it. I don't know if y'all can see through it. And you can see the line right there. So I'm just gonna take that off. Stick into my other paper. So now I gotta cut this off so that way it won't be in a way of me laminating. And they already pretty sturdy. These cards give you a good shuffle when you do them this way, because you add in layers of like, you got a layer of paper, you got 2 layers of contact paper, and a layer of the I don't know what I was about to say. The layer of poster board. Bayla. I'm gonna ask her, can she hand me my edge cutter? Can you go in that box right there and get my edge cutter? Stop sticking to me. Thank you so much. Bye. Making cards. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this one off. And then cut these down. I'll just cut it perfect while I'm doing it the first time. That way I don't gotta cut that side again. Let me just cut this side off because I already cut it. Alright, so you got your fronts and your backs. And now I'm going to send them through the laminator. Wait till I finish recording. Please don't come out here again because now y'all just showing off. Alright. One time I tried to laminate something and some stuff got burnt up in there or something. So yeah. And you see how smooth that is? All the bubbles out. Yeah. And then as these come out, I send another one through. But while those ones are going through, I just go ahead and cut these. What the? Why is it not focusing? Then I'm gonna send the next one through. And while that's going through, I'm gonna just cut these. See, you can see the green a little bit on the edges. Well, I can anyway. And you just want to trim them down to how you like them for your final project. So I'm cutting all this excess off. But when it's finished, so I'm going to send this one through. And trim this. Shh. Truly, leave her alone. Bent up a little bit right there, but that's okay because that's not even an actual card. And so these ones that I just did, now I'm just going to edge cut them, and I'm going to use my large setting because these are larger cards. So that's our first finished card. And that's the back. And now when they are done, I'm going to do that. I just send them through one more time just to make sure that they seal, especially because I just cut the edges. So I just want to reseal them. Y'all, did a card get stuck in there? Yep. A card got stuck in there. So whichever one it was, we're not going to be able to use that one. Is it going to come out? Nope, everything is getting stuck. Oh no. It's stuck. I saved that one. But whatever one was in that boy, I think it ate my card. And this, it ate my card, you guys. Let's try to save this one. It's in the back one, actually. I don't know. I don't remember how I got the card out last time. I think I put something through it to get it out. We short a card. Y'all caught me live. Y'all seen it happen live. Okay. I gotta figure out how to get that out. Hey Nina, can you give her a yaya? Okay, so my baby's let me know to get off of this thing anyway because it's not working out for me. Just put a blank piece of paper and see if it push it out. I'm just messing it up even more, keep putting stuff through there. Alright, so I'm gonna just set that to the side. Finish these ones. And yeah, so that is why you don't have to laminate them. At least not after you already make them. But I like to seal them really good. But they give you a really nice shuffle, all the same size. Okay, this video is just malfunctioning now. It won't stay focused on nothing, Jesus. So I am just going to cut this video short so you guys don't hear the baby crying in the background. But this is how you make your own DIY front and back oracle cards. So these are the backs. These are the fronts. Let's see, maybe I'll cut these last ones for you guys so you can get a better idea. Kids getting restless anyway. They ready to play Connect 4 with me, so I told them once the baby wake up we could play, so that way they wouldn't have to be so quiet. And she's woke now, so it's time. Alright, so hit these with the edge cutter. And that's why I like to send them through the laminator twice. But my laminator just malfunctioned only because I'm live. So yeah. The edge cutter makes a big difference. It makes them look so much more uniform and just like actual cards. Cut that off. Is she okay? Okay, here I come. I said here I come. Alright guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you guys make your oracle cards. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And make sure that you put on your bell notification so that you can be notified when I actually do a reading with these cards. So this is how the cards come out. They all come out the exact shape, exact size, nice and sturdy. They give you a nice shuffle. This is not all of them. I had to do this set, and one of them got ate up in the laminator. So when you guys watch this video back, you'll see that. But yeah, this is how your cards will turn out. Really cute, quick and easy. Make sure that you guys comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And until next time, I love my tribe. Peace.